What happened, Christine?
No, they saying I got a whole nother case caught up in downtown. I don't even be downtown. It's cool. I got my people looking into it. I don't know.
Excuse me, sir. What are you guys arresting her for?
A whole nother charge.
A warrant out for what?
Sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
Says a warrant for her arrest.
It says the alleged father is not excluded as the biological father of the fetus.
Let me hear the father. Babe, that's me, you're the father.
Is not.
You're the father. And keep saying, oh, I'm gonna take custody. You have no say so. Don't ever, bro. Nobody taking my kid from, bro. Nobody taking my baby from me, yo. Nobody taking my baby from me, yo. You know how much took when I was pregnant with him? Nobody taking my baby, yo.
Son ain't got no parent at 4 in the morning. Nobody wanna watch him. She got Marsh. She got Marsh watching the baby at 4 in the morning so she could what? Get some do a verse. Let me get in here, bro.
Girl Rock is deep in a chaotic situation, and it's worse than we anticipated. If you missed the latest update, she was recently apprehended due to an outstanding warrant, and it looks like she could be facing some serious prison time. Now her son, Chrushan Jr, is caught in the middle as Child Protective Services has intervened, and there are concerns she might lose custody. Brace yourselves because this story is about to escalate to a whole new level of drama. In another unrelated case downtown, I wasn't even in the area. Fortunately, my contacts are keeping an eye on things. I was puzzled, so I asked, "Excuse me, sir, what are the charges here?" It turns out there's a whole new warrant involved. A warrant for what I asked. To my surprise, Chan's found herself tangled in another chaotic mess. This time, her baby daddy, Blueface, is at the center of it all. It's not his first time causing trouble for her, and now it has resulted in her being incarcerated with a looming possibility of losing custody of their son, Chrushan Jr. Should we really be surprised? Blueface has been a source of drama for her for years. From the moment we learned that Chriseanrock was pregnant with Junior, Blueface has stirred up trouble. Chriseanrock first announced her pregnancy when she was only a few weeks along, and Blueface quickly denied paternity. He took to Twitter to declare, "To address your questions, yes, Rock and I are officially done. It's strictly business. I tried it, and clearly, it wasn't working." Before she announced she was pregnant with someone else's child, not mine, Rock had encounters with 10 different men over the past year. Until I see a DNA test, it's not mine. It's not a Blueface baby. He insisted on a DNA test to confirm the baby's paternity, which Chrushan agreed to. The test ultimately confirmed that Blueface was the father. Following this revelation, Blueface changed his stance and began pressuring Chrushan to terminate the pregnancy, as he had no intention of being a responsible father. He expressed his reluctance by saying, "I'm going to be a cheater forever. I won't even try to hide it. You don't want to be at home with a baby while I'm with someone else. A baby will trap us, and you don't want to be stuck with someone like me given how I feel about you." Blueface didn't hold back, frequently criticizing Chrushan on Twitter and dragging her name through the mud. He even missed the birth of their child, clearly demonstrating his lack of concern. Now here's where things get really interesting. Chriseanrock decided not to list Blueface's name on the birth certificate, despite spending her entire pregnancy urging him to step up. By the time the baby arrived, she felt he wasn't worth it. Although she and Blueface had already split, it was a surprising move considering how much she had sought his approval. Instead of including his name, she named the baby Chrushan Malone Jr. Sure, Chriseanrock was upset with Blueface when the baby was born, which explains her decision not to have him sign the birth certificate. However, in a twist, they managed to reconcile afterward. For about 2 weeks, things seemed surprisingly calm with no drama. Blueface even met the baby, and they had a pleasant bonding experience. Chriseanrock posted a photo of them together with the caption, "Daddy and I." Blueface acknowledged Chrushan as a good mother, stating, "I trust Chrushan with my son." That's it. Nobody else. She's actually very nurturing and caring, good with kids, though a bit impatient, and the baby needs patience. "You can't just get up and go anymore. I'm being patient as can be. You don't think I want to get up and leave right now?" The timing isn't right. He even defended Chrushan when fans criticized her parenting, tweeting, "I know she's going through a lot, and it's not easy. No challenge is harder than parenthood. So I'm not going to be harsh with her anymore. Her mental state affects how my son's day goes. Let's encourage her to be more accountable and responsible this time around. Come on, Rock, we've got this. I'm here for the long haul." It seemed like the baby had a positive impact on Blueface, but unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse. Instead of turning a new leaf, he appeared to spiral even further. Out of the blue, on what seemed like an ordinary Monday morning, Blueface made an alarming decision to share a picture of the baby's genital area with the public. The baby has been suffering from a hernia, causing painful and uncomfortable swelling. The image was distressing and inappropriate. Blueface faced significant backlash for this action. He responded with a tweet saying, "What my son's D looked like and she's worried about me and L's baby C like B. Get our son C right, then do what you want." His post was met with outrage, and he further fueled the controversy with another tweet, "It's my son. I'll post his D if I want to. Who's going to tell me not to? Squabble up or shut up." As if posting such pictures wasn't enough, Blueface went on a tirade against Chrushan, revealing that she had been delaying the baby's hernia surgery. He claimed, "The baby still hasn't had the surgery for his hernia. She's lying, saying he's healthy. He doesn't have a P because the hernia in his genitals is so severe, and she's constantly talking about me and my C. Fix our son C first, then find someone else. Everyone tag her on her posts, her page, and do whatever it takes to make this happen so I can stop being the topic of her live streams. Let's start a GoFundMe for her and L's baby to meet." But Blueface didn't stop there. He continued with, "I try to keep things private, but this girl just keeps going on and on. Leave me alone, you crack baby. She's a terrible mother, unfit indeed. She's been delaying the surgery, missing appointments just to do what she wants. I went to Baltimore thinking the surgery was happening, but they said she missed the appointment. My son can't even see, and she's out here talking nonsense. Ema does this every time. Checkmate." Chrushan fired back, stating, "Ho, Blueface and whack 100. Blue knows the appointment with his surgeon is already set. Don't lie now. I've been attending all of his appointments in Baltimore. Blueface, now you're pulling this card to try to get my child taken from me. Even though I'm doing my best, I need y'all to back off. I'll be relieved when they take you away for that temp murder case. Worry about the probation officer trying to send you to jail." She added, "You're saying I'm unfit because he's not named Jonathan Jr., but he's Chrushan Jr. Tell them you just want to take my kid because I named him after me." She continued, "Here I am, dealing with a manipulator who thinks I'm slow or dumb. I'm aware of what's happening. If I had listened and signed to you, all of this could have been avoided. When you saw that I wasn't serious about signing and changing my baby's name, you teamed up to hurt us. I've changed my locks and my brothers and lawyers are on standby. Watch your steps, Whack and Blue, everyone is watching your every move. Plus, Blue, you should be more concerned about your probation than using my baby as leverage. I have documentation. Jonathan Porter. Don't even get me started on the time Chrushan left Jr. with her friend Marsh to babysit, and Blueface went and pulled the baby out of bed at 4 a.m. in winter without clothes on. With Chrushan's heavy drinking and smoking during her pregnancy, her frequent outings with Jr. when he was only a few days old, Blueface's decision to post explicit photos of the baby's genitals, and his act of pulling the baby out of bed in winter. Junior's life has been filled with stress from a very young age. Despite being less than a year old, there have been calls from fans for Child Protective Services CPS to intervene, as both parents appear unfit to care for him. For instance, Blueface once forced his 5-year-old son to interact with adult dancers in his home to prove he isn't gay. Until recently, CPS had not taken action, but now it seems they have officially taken custody of Junior, as both parents are in prison and no family members are available to care for him. Earlier this year, Chrushan vowed to sever ties with Blueface for good, declaring turning him down today was a step. But how do you get rid of a man you've spent years fighting for, giving every bit of yourself to make him better? I can't believe this is my life. I was ready to have the baby, get my life in order, and live my best life, but instead, I'm dealing with this mess, and it's incredibly difficult." As it stands, the drama continues. With both parents out of the picture, it remains uncertain what the future holds for little Junior. The situation is fluid, and further updates are expected as this chaotic saga progresses.